Hi, everybody. It's Mardi Gras time. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. So, what we're going to do, okay, I know that was pretty gay, right? But what we're going to do is, I've got a challenge that I'm doing in Pink Poodle Path Creative Playground. We have to do 4 things regarding Mardi Gras, and we can be anything we want. Cards, journals, things like that. I've done a whole bunch of graphics, and I even did some history on Mardi Gras, actually, in one of my other videos. But we'll probably touch on that again. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to make a waterfall journal. And the first time I'd ever heard this was Stacy at Pink Poodles. So I thought this would be a great idea to show what she taught me and make a Mardi Gras journal out of it around the theme Laissez-les, let the bon temps, good times, roll. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Forgive my accent. It's been a long time since I've spoken any French. Haven't had a need to being down here around rednecks. You say French, they go fries? I'm just kidding. And sometimes hard to ignore my sarcastic side when I'm down here. Because I went from Detroit to New Mexico, back to Detroit, to Hawaii, then to the Mojave Desert, then back to New Mexico, and then down here to Missouri. So it's been a bit of a culture shock for me, you know. I'm trying to find some paper that I can roll off on, since I'm going to start and decorate part of the journal with my jelly plate. And to do that, I need paper. Oh, let's see. Let me get the papers I had, and I'll do the backs of them, so that way, there we go, I'll have 2 sides done. Alright, now the colors of Mardi Gras. Oh, let me get my papers, because I know I will mess this up again. Okay. These are some of my graphics. But the colors of Mardi Gras are purple, gold, and green. And let me see. I've got what they stand for here in just a second. I thought it would be interesting to, you know, to learn a little bit about the history. Okay, purple stood for justice, green for faith, and gold for power. Okay, so I have to remember that. Purple for justice. Ooh, you know what? That would be great. Okay, I have an even better idea now. Uh-oh. Did I grab the wrong ones? I did. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of sorts today. I had my first training session with my trainer because of my torn ACL. So I just got home about an hour ago, and I still feel like I have Gumby legs. So we're going to put some color on this jelly plate and see what we can get. Now, because the purple is so dark, I don't want to overpower it. So what I might do is, let's see, let's get a stencil. I would really like my swirl stencil, I think. Would look really good for Mardi Gras. So let me see if I can find it. Well, that one might be good too. So we'll pull that one out. Okay, it's not in this one, so maybe it's in my other one. I apologize. Let's see. Yeah, this is my big old folder. It was the easiest way for me to keep my stencils out of trouble. Because I know me, the way I would put them away would probably not be... Let's see. No. I shall find it. It is here. I know it is. There it is. There's my swirls. Except I wished it was big enough to handle you know, my bigger thing. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, that's right. I forgot I had her and her. Look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful stencil? Wait, let me see if I can get it in there. You've ever seen. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't a good thing. Isn't that one of the most beautiful stencils you've ever seen? I love it. And then this one is another one. Let's see if you can see that without the glare. Isn't it beautiful? Those are for those big projects. And we'll keep that one out. Now we'll tuck these away. And put that back down there. Okay, so I got my swirls and my chevrons and some other stuff. So let's see. Let's see what we can do. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. So here we go. Oh, it already started to leave a mark. Let's see if I can get that gone. There we go. Okay. So let's put the swirlies right there. And yeah, well, that'll just have to do. And we'll put this on top, since this is going to be one of the... Now, to do the waterfall journal, the way Stacy showed us is you take 3 number 10 business envelopes, just like this, okay? Just your regular number 10 business envelopes. Okay. Let's go down here. And we'll take that off. And we'll put this right here. And hopefully... No, we got a little bit. But that's okay. We're just building layers. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll take this off. And we'll put it down here. Let's see if we can't roll any of that paint off of it. Probably not, but Nope, it dries pretty fast. Get a baby wipe. And while I'm washing this, I'm letting this dry. Okay, because I have the purple and the green, but you can't really see it too well. Oops. I should have my bucket next to me, but I don't. I hate washing this one, because it always messes up the swirls. Alright, well, it's just going to be that way, because I'd rather not have it all messed up. And I wouldn't even know what to do with it. I wonder if you could put these things through the dishwasher. That'd be funny. Dad opened the dishwasher, go, what the heck? It's craft day. Don't touch or suffer the consequences. Alright, well that's good enough anyway. Okay, so that should have dried by now. Okay, now this is the first part of this one. Okay, we're not done with that obviously, but we're going to use this on the next one. So, and what we're going to do is use Venetian gold, because we've got our blue, or our purple and our green, which you really can't see. Make sure that's, yeah, that's dry. Okay, and then now we've got the gold. So, and if we don't like that envelope, then, you know, we can always just make another one. Okay, so the next envelope is right here, and I will take this one and put it right next to it. That way we're using up all of the paint. Rub that in really good, and I really hope the colors come through the way I want them to. But if they don't, we'll fix it. Oh, I think that is gorgeous. I think that is just gorgeous. What do you guys think? I can see the gold. I don't really see a lot of the purple or the green. But we can fix that with embellishments, right? Okay, and then we got some on that side. But we're going to have to do that again. So I have no idea why I even bothered to clean my stencil. Alright, so we saw a lot of purple. So let's add a little bit more green this time. See if that will work. And I'm not using the metallic purple today. I'm using just a regular flat matte. It's called Purple Pansy. But I am using a metallic green, and this one's called Christmas Green. Ooh, I did not mean to do that much. Whee, this one's going to be fun, fun, fun. Okay, so let's go. Oh yeah, lots of extra paint. I have a feeling we're going to have to do this again. I know, I don't have the windows open, but I am recording. Let's see, I don't want to do that, so let's try this one again. We'll go this way. Thank you. I was really gay when I first started the video. Because I went, hi, it's Mardi Gras time. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. And I probably flubbered it all up. But that's okay. Dad and I used to make up our own French phrases. I remember one time I was in French class. It was Culture Day. And we had to make something from another country, you know, food-wise, and bring it to class. And I couldn't figure out what I was going to do. You know, it was a French class, and I was looking up French food, and you know, the only thing I could find at the time was they like cow tongues and I mean brains, and I was like, ugh. You know, and my dad took French in high school. So when he got home from work that day, I asked for his help. He says, I got the perfect French dish for you that you can take, and it'll be really, really easy. And I said, what's that? He goes, La Bologna roll-ups. I went, that's good. I think I ended up making a Yule log, though.
You did.
Yep, Dad says I did. So I don't know if I'm really liking this that much or not. No, but you can see the purple and the gold now. Or the purple and the green. So maybe that's what I need. Just to do some strips. There we go. Okay. Now let's pull this up again. Oh, I can't roll that out yet. Well, let's do it this way then. See if I can pull that up. So it's still wet. Yeah. Oh, that one looks much better. Yep, much better. Okay, so let's try that again. Oh, well, we're going to have to, so. Okay, so let's put this.
Think of the things to say, I'll say.
Okay. Dad says he'll sing for us. If I become...
Oh, Henry VIII song.
No, we're not going to do Henry VIII.
Henry VIII.
I will start with Yellow Submarine.
No, I don't know the words.
Yeah.
That one I don't know.
It doesn't matter. You'll still get it stuck in your head forever.
Sure. Great. She thought that was so funny. I put it up in Gelli's room.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't tell me what happened.
I walked in, I put it in, she looked at me, she says, yes, I saw it. I just walked out of the room and said, jerk. The meeting singing, I'm going, jerk.
That's funny. Let's try it this way. That gold, though, really came out pretty. Wanted to do that again, but we just ended up not being able to. So we'll put that there. We'll do some more right here. That's okay, because we got to do the other side too. Let's try this right here. There we go. Okay. That one really came out good, though. I'd really like to do that again. But we've got 3 so far. I just need to get some gold on the others. So let's squirt a little bit of gold right there, and we will use a different stencil. Can I wipe some of it off? Okay. Oh. Get this rolling before it gets stuck. Okay. And we'll put this one just right in the middle. Right in the middle. Let's put this right here, like that. And that. Oh, that looks cool. And that. Uh-oh, we got one piece right here that didn't take. There we go. That should have picked it up. And that should have picked it up. Alright, so let's go. Oh, now that looks pretty cool. But there are some places that did not pick up the paint, so we will press it down and pick that up so we have a really good impression when we pull up the stencil. There we go. Now we pull up the stencil. This one's easy to clean. Okay, let's see. We've got to let that dry. We've got a lot of purple and green on this. I kind of like this one just the way it is. What do you guys think? You can see the green, you can see the purple, and you can see the gold. And this one too. I kind of like that. And I'll explain now. We got to do the other sides. But before we do the other sides, and that's drying, I need to take, there it is. And we need to glue these closed. Okay? Now, the reason we're gluing them closed is because we're going to fold them together and then cut the one sides. But you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So I wanted to make sure these were glued before we went ahead and painted this side. Okay. Now you don't want to glue the whole thing to here, just only where you normally would lick it if you were sending an envelope. Okay? So you don't want any glue on this blue part, just where you would. And we use this because even when you do the licky stickum stuff, it doesn't go all the way to the corners. So, in this way, we make sure that it does. This Elmer's Extreme is probably the best stick glue I've come across yet. I've heard that Ranger's one, the one that comes in a triangle, is supposed to be really good, but this is a lot cheaper than Ranger's. So, okay, so all of these are together. Now we're going to paint the other sides, and then we'll put the waterfall together, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, this one should be dry by now. So let's put a lighter green on the back. Let's see if that works. Paint gobby. Okay. It doesn't show up super well, but we'll see. And because they're both metallic, they may not show up at all, but we'll see. I'm just going to take one and just roll it right on it. There we go. Roll it right there. Alright, and then we'll take this. Let me see this one. And we'll run that right across. And this side, same thing. That way we're not wasting any paint. Now let's see what it looks like. Oh, now that's cool. With the green behind the gold. That's really cool. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to have to do that again. Let's see. Here's this one. And let's do the gold. Okay, let's try and rub out these extra lines that aren't supposed to be there. And I will run this across this. We will put this dead in the center again. Let's put it on this side. There we go. Oops, I did not want to bring that up. Oh, now that's pretty. Look at that. I love that. It looks harlequin-y. Let's do the rest right here. Look pretty good. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. And then here's the one where we got all the spots and stuff over it. Well, let's do that. Pull some gold over there. This one, we'll put some gold in the middle. And some gold right here. Okay, and it looks like the paint has dried. Okay, so we're going to lift this, clean it off. Now this one, let's see, we gotta put some pattern on that one. I want to do the rest of this with this. And the same with this. So, alright, so we'll do the green using metallic pear dot. Oops. Way too much. Okay, so we'll put some down on here. Oops, I touched it, so we'll pull some up. Let that dry over there. We'll pull some more. Just so it's not too strong. And I want to put this right here. And this right here. This one, you just put it on the side. Okay, so we need a little bit of purple on this one, and on this one, and on this side. So, let's kind of wipe this off. Okay. There we go. I want to make sure we don't have any. Hey. Save it. Okay. Alright, so this one is down. We'll leave that over there for now. And we've got this one. So let's use not yet. Let's use a little bit of this one. I think I'm going to use this corner with just the purple. So we'll see how that turns out. Like I said, if I don't like it, I can trash it and start over. Or I can just cover over it. I got gesso. Okay. I don't want it to. There. Ooh, I don't want it to go. I wonder if I should cut this frame or this stencil. Because I don't want the rest of it in at the same time. I know somebody's yelling, "Don't cut it, don't cut it." but I want to do this on 2 corners, so the don't cut it part, nah, maybe. I don't want this side so thick. There we go. Okay. Now I can do it like, okay, like that, and then pick it up, hopefully, and do it like that. That's what I'm hoping. If not, I just messed up a good stencil and I'll have to order another one. But I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. Alrighty. Uh-oh, lost my brayer. Okay. Yeah, some people are actually afraid of their craft supplies. You know, like when I get stamps that I like, but I can't find the cling ones, so I have to get the red rubber ones. I'll take scissors and I'll start cutting out the excess edges so that, you know, sometimes when you put a stamp down, you get the outside outline and that's not what you want. And so I'll get my scissors out and I'll just start cutting. And I'll cut the excess off so when I do that, it doesn't... oh, now phooey. I guess that would work if I had 2 of them, huh? There we go. Let me get some of it. Well, that didn't even work. Oh, well. Some of it did. Anyways, but yeah, I'll cut it away. I'll use it the way I need it because that's, I bought it, right? And if it makes my crafting easier so that I don't have to, you know, throw a project away because it didn't come out right, then it works for me. You know, for instance, like I've got this music stamp, right? Got from Hobby Lobby. It's it was a $10 stamp from Stampabilities. You see, it had a lot of extra red stuff on the outside that I always managed to pick up the ink and leave it on the paper. So I took my X-Acto knife and I just trimmed all the way around as best I could. And now I hardly get any outline when I use this stamp. So I like that. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's only 1:30. Okay, I keep forgetting. I shouldn't, but I do, and I have, and oh well. I am late on my homework this month, or this week, though. I didn't read my Wilmingtons. Another symbol you'll see around the French Quarter, around, you know, French colonies, is the fleur-de-lis. And it's, I'm not even exactly sure why, what that symbol stands for and why the French are so attached to it.
The reason we're attached to an eagle, picture of an eagle.
Oh, really? Dad says it's the same reason America's attached to the eagle. It's a matter of pride. Okay, so that one, I kind of like how that turned out, don't you? So we'll make this the inside then. Now this one we need purple on. So, oh phooey. Should have done that before it dried. Let's try it on this one. Since it's got gold. Let's do a little bit of green. Oops. Stop, stop, stop. Ah. And a little bit of purple. Well, it's already got purple. So hopefully it'll show the gold. Because I don't want a whole lot of green on it. There we go. That should do. I want it on there just enough. Ooh, look how pretty that came out. We'll do that right there. That right there. That really did come out kind of pretty. See that? And you can see the green and the purple and the gold. And that's the whole thing. Now I need to get purple on this one. So I have a feeling what I'm going to do is just kind of spread it around everywhere. And then kind of just touch it. Oh, I like that. Touch it. Touch it. Okay, that sounded bad, but, you know, hey. See, now there's purple on there. You see that? Not very much, but there is. I'll put a really thin layer on it. Just want to make sure all of the colors are represented on each of the pages, because there's going to end up being phooey, I can't count that high right now. My brain is still stuck in my Gumby legs. So, okay, so that worked, and that worked. So let's clean off our jelly plate, put it away. That's all I wanted it out for this moment. Yeah. So. Okay. And we will set this aside and get it out of the way. Now, to assemble the waterfall journal. Clean this up just a little bit. It's kind of like a flip journal. I'm trying to figure out which side. I really like that one. I really like that one too, though. So we'll probably leave this one as the outside. Okay. So what you do is you fold it down to where you've got about an inch at the bottom. Can you see that? See that? And then you just fold it. Alright, then you take your next one and You bring it up a little. Inside. Nope, that side. Okay, and you do the same thing, but you fold it right here, about an inch. Can you see that? Okay, and you hold those together, and wherever this one ends, that's where you fold it down. So now you've got, see, with just 2 envelopes, you've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. Right? Now this one, so did I want that one on the outside or this one on the outside? Well, it doesn't matter. Then you do the same thing. Okay? You take it an inch. Now mind you, this is just 3 business envelopes. That's it. You take it up about an inch. And then you fold it, oops, you fold it over where it's at. And it gives you a little bit of an inch at the bottom. So you line them all up. I'm going to use my bone folder and just kind of crease these. There we go. And then you put them all together. Now, if you've got one of them great big long staplers, awesome. I don't. I gotta wing it. So what I do, if I can find my stapler, there it is my reach won't go that far. Okay? So I turn it over and I fold this up just a little bit. Okay? So it'll all fit. I try not to crease it, but this way I can staple all 3 of them together. Now you can use a binder stitch if you want, or a, you know, any other sort of stitch. You can do 2 staples, 3 staples. I do 3 just to make sure. And then of course when you're done, you can tie ribbon through that and, you know, make that, but you really can't even see it. See? So there's the back of the waterfall journal, or what it's called, and there's the front. Now, what the cool thing about this is now you make pockets. Well, how do you do that? Okay, let me find my scissors, which are right here. All right. Now you can do this before you staple it if you want. You can make all the pockets on one side or all the pockets on the other, or you can flip-flop them. For all intents purposes right now, I'm just going to make them. Actually, I'm going to do it this way so I can see it. Because it doesn't really matter. Okay. You just want to cut a really thin. I'm going to do it on this side because there's more room there. Just barely a sliver off the edge. All right. Just barely a sliver. So now, you've not only got yourself a small journal, but now you've got tuck spots where you can put things in. See? And if there's one place you didn't get very well, like that one I didn't get very well, so I'll trim that just a little bit more. There we go. I should have a pocket now. Yep, there we go. There we go. So we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets now. Now those are the ones you get to stuff goodies into as you send it. Now we get to decorate. Okay, so let's put that aside. Put that aside. Done with our paints for now. And with these. So let's see. Alright, well, let's look at my graphics first. And we'll do that. So I printed out a bunch of Mardi Gras graphics. And I should have had these all cut up already, but hey. Okay. Does anybody know where the tradition of throwing the beads came from? Oh, I forgot to change my thing out. This is for my cardboard. Well, we may not be using that one. Yeah, I just messed that one up. See, I use different blades, just like I do scissors. For different things. I don't know if I can fix this, but we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Now that is a king cake. It's a tradition every year. And usually it's a braided Danish pastry or a bread braid. Some people make it like a bundt cake. I would think that would be the easiest one to do. Now their tradition was to bake a tiny plastic baby inside the cake, and whoever got the baby in their slice had to make the next cake or host the next party. And the baby was supposed to represent baby Jesus. Now, a lot of these floats and festivals and stuff are actually honoring, you know, Roman gods and idols and stuff like that. But that's, you know, not my business. It is, but it isn't. So let's see. Okay. Alright, the baby is usually made of plastic, but in past years was sometimes porcelain or even gold. According to custom, whoever gets the baby in his or her slice must buy the next cake or host the next party. As with the Zulu coconuts, which I'll tell you about that in a minute. However, fear of lawsuits has led to changes in the king cake tradition. Many bakeries have recently stopped baking baby figurines into their cakes, instead choosing to package them separately for customers to insert themselves. Okay, now the coconuts, just like the bead throwing, okay? The true meaning of the famous Mardi Gras beads begins with the traditional colors, which we also owe, which I did not know, that the first King Rex parade was due to, where is it? The Russian Grand Duke Alexis Alexandrovich Romanov. All right, he was the brother, the heir apparent to the brother on the throne. He's the one whose family was murdered, and the tradition states, or the conspiracy theorist states, that his daughter escaped, Anastasia, and survived somewhere throughout the world. Anyways, but he was personally invited to Mardi Gras one year, and he came, and the beads began with him. The colors, actually, the purple, the gold, and the green. It says, he was the newly founded crew of Rex. He chose the colors of the Duke's royal house for the beads that crew members would throw from their parade floats into the crowds of Mardi Gras revelers. Later, they assigned meaning to each color. The idea was to toss the beads to those in the crowd who exhibited these traits. The people who caught them were said to get good luck for the coming year. Though the beads were originally glass, nowadays they're made of plastic and are one of the more popular Mardi Gras traditions. You want to know what else they used to throw? Coconuts. Yeah. Would you want to be on the receiving end of a coconut you did not know was getting chunked at you? Yeah. So, eventually they ended up just starting to hand those out because obviously, you know, the lawsuits would be incredible. Could you imagine a child not knowing that an adult above them was reaching for a coconut and getting cracked upside the back of the head? I wouldn't want that to happen. But apparently it has. So now they just hand out the coconuts. But they still toss the beads. They toss the beads from floats. They toss the beads from the balconies along the parade route. I've never gotten to go. We were supposed to one year, but then the year we were intended to go, just prior to that, was when Hurricane Katrina hit. So we were unable to go. I mean, we weren't going to go into New Orleans anyways, because at the time, the crime was incredible. You know, it was stupid. Stupidly bad. And even the cops were corrupt, or there was a lot of corruption. I'll say that. I can't say all the cops, because there were some good men and women in uniform down there. But it was stupid. It would have been a dumb idea to go down there for Mardi Gras before Katrina. So we had made plans to go to Mardi Gras in Baton Rouge. It's just about an hour southwest of New Orleans. So, but we never got to go. I did get to visit Louisiana once, but I spent most of my time babysitting. But we did get to go on a swamp tour. That was kind of fun. Watch the alligators dance for raw chicken. I got a VHS video of that somewhere. But we got to go on swamp tours, and we ended up bringing back 6 or 7 of those 25, 35 quart coolers full of fresh shrimp. Now, if you didn't know this, I'm going to let you know now. Fresh shrimp right out of the water, it isn't all pink and pretty and easy to peel. No. It's ugly, and the shells on it, you almost have to wear metal gloves, like the chainmail gloves you use when you're cutting meat so you don't rip your hands off, because they've got these sharp spikes. So to peel that part off, to get it to the part where you can cook it and then peel it, or peel it and cook it, that took forever. So, I mean, we only had 2 of the coolers, and we took probably about 2 or 3 days just peeling all that shrimp, just enough to get it to where we could put it in the pot and cook it and then peel it. But I'll tell you what, that was some good shrimp. But the swamp tour was fun. The boat driver had his dog with him, and his dog would bark every time a gator was in the vicinity. Alright. And so he named his dog Gator Bait, which I thought was funny. You know, just very apropos. And, but he did a little show and took us on a tour and held out raw chicken on a, like a hooked, like those long poles with the hook on the end that they used to pull nets in and stuff. He'd hold out half a chicken on one of those things, and we would actually see the gator jump up out of the water and almost dance on its tail across the water to get to that chicken, that raw chicken. So that was one of the neat things I seen when I was there. And even at the time, although I wanted to, I didn't get a chance to go into New Orleans. I really wanted to see some of the cemeteries, the above-ground cemeteries. I was a big Anne Rice fan at the time, and I thought for sure I'd see Lestat. Not. But still, it would have been pretty interesting to see all of that above ground, like you see in the movies and stuff. And I know some of you, if you live in Louisiana and you're like, it's no big deal. Well, that's true. It may not be a big deal for you. But, you know, for me, it would have been. I would have had a lot of fun. A lot of good memories. And we had family living south of New Orleans. And when Katrina hit, we were really, really worried. But I don't know how they managed to avoid it, but they did. I mean, yeah, they had the problems with the flooding and everything, but they were outside enough to avoid most of it. So they were very, very lucky. Huh?
Blessed.
Yes, very blessed. I apologize. No such thing as luck. Yeah. Wow, it's an hour already. I'm still cutting. Well, I apologize, but it has to be done. And you see how you can take graphics, right? And you can size them on a piece of paper and get as many graphics as you want on one sheet of paper. Well, obviously, I don't need super big ones, except on maybe the last page or, you know, the back. So, I don't have to go out and buy great big graphics and stuff. But I did find a bunch of vintage Mardi Gras stuff from like 1955, 1920s. That's pretty cool. So that's kind of the theme I'm going to go with, vintage Mardi Gras. And some of the masks and costumes and everything are just completely beautiful. Look at this. I love that one. You see that one right here? Do you see her? Let me see if I can get her up closer so you can see. There we go. I love that. Come on, focus, please, please, please focus. Really? There you go. Isn't that neat? That is one of the neatest graphics I think I've seen. Just kind of makes you think Mardi Gras, Louisiana, voodoo. Hoodoo, you do what?
Voodoo.
Yep. That's it. Dad says they call it voodoo, not voodoo. And me, I think it was just a culture that I wanted to not immerse myself in, but to experience in that I knew I could say, you know, hey, I've been there, I've done that. Not like doing the voodoo, but I can say, yes, I have experience with that culture, put it that way. I don't know, that still sounds bad, but anyway, I wanted to experience it. I wanted to see the graves. I wanted to go by Anne Rice's house and just kind of wave and look stupid and do dumb touristy things. I wanted to see the Lafayette Cemetery that was featured in almost all of her books. Am I bugging you? Well, how can you sleep at the dining room table anyway? He says he can sleep most anywhere. That's probably right. But, yeah, so, but it was one thing, and I really wanted to see the French Quarter, you know. I did get to do Memphis in May, you know, down on Bourbon Street. That was in 2007, I think. And you could actually walk down the street and up to, like, it was like a walk-up window, and order a drink from the street. It's kind of like a drive-through, you know, for McDonald's, but it was a walk-through. And it was pretty interesting. And then when we finally made it into the concert area, we saw there was like 6 or 7 stages all along the Mississippi River in that area. And I mean, on one stage they had the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I love their rendition of Carol of the Bells. If you ever get a chance to listen to that, it is awesome. Then they had, I mean, all different kinds of artists. The stage we chose that day was, let's see, who did we have? We had Chris Daughtry. We had 3-6 Mafia, Egypt Central, Papa Roach, and Hinder. Those were the acts on the stage that we chose. And the Hinder, of course, was the last one of the night, but still, it was fabulous. I mean, we just had a really good time. That would have been something I would like to have been able to do again and again and again, but, you know, it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime things. And I went there with a very special friend of mine at the time. He's still special to me. I'm almost done. So, probably could have brought my words out, but I may not need them. Okay. Boy, I sure can get to talking, can I? See, nobody's around me. And now I don't really give a flip if anybody, you know, likes what I have to say. I'm not that same shy person I used to be. They used to call me the Chetty Cathy. You know, the girls that you pulled the string and that talked until the string ran out. Well, they could never find the end to my string, is what I've been told. And then there are days where I just don't want to do anything at all and just be. Okay, so we're done with that for now. Okay. The rest of it I can do with scissors. That's no big deal. trash. And I'm going to get these out of the way now. Now, what are we going to do? What would be a great... You know what I didn't find and I should have found was... see, that one will be good for the front page. Was something that had the French saying that's very popular down there. You know, let the good times roll. And I don't see my corner rounder. Oh well. Unless it's over there. Okay, give me just a second. And I will have everything caught up. Okay? So give me just a second and I'll be done. Just... Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I wanted to find my... excuse me, my corner rounder. I'm going to put that right there. But I got this at the dollar store. Just a feathered boa. And I thought maybe some of the feathers on it would be really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut me a piece off and then put that over there. And don't have to have big feathers. Just little feathers. Let's try that for now. Ooh, makes a mess. Okay, so before I glue that down, I want to see how it would look. Not that one. Maybe that one. That one would look with feathers behind it or in front of it. Nah, probably behind it. That. That one and maybe this one. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I got my glue gun heating up, but I'm going to use some Aleene's quick dry tacky glue. So that should work. Especially for feathers. I think that looks pretty cool. Whoops. And I'll put this one down this side. And let me see. I'll find my silver. Nope, I need my gold. Okay, and this will work. and a card. So we'll let those dry. And what I will do is I will take my gold gel pen and just kind of outline the picture in gold. Since it's so dark, you know, I didn't want to need a piece of paper to do that on. I didn't want to deal with glitter because it takes glitter glue. Yeah. Out of all of my craft supplies, the only thing I don't have is glitter. Which is kind of funny, but glitter glue just takes too long to dry for me sometimes. At least the Studio G glitter does. The Stickles and the Nuvo glitter doesn't take that long to dry, but oh my gosh, the Studio G. I think I was doing clothespins in one of my videos, and I just used one of the green glitter glues from Studio G, and it took until the next morning before it was dry. Now that's ridiculous. I mean, the glues are, you know, inexpensive, and that's all fine and dandy, but not if you need to make a project right away. See, I think that looks pretty good right there, just like that. So I'm going to take the regular glue and put it all over. And of course, spread it all out because I don't like lumpies. But the feathers are going to probably give them a little lumpy anyway. There we go. So it looks pretty cool. It's funny, you can't hardly see what we did to it anyway, huh? Not the envelope. So what do you think for a front page? Oh, glue, 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 glue. Okay. I got feathers on my cookie. Now I think I'm going to add maybe a button or two. Use the purple one. Oh, wait a minute. I have a gold square. Let's see. Oh, we have a gold star. How about that one? There's silver. There's a purple, but it's like a pastel purple, and I don't want pastel. There's a pink. That's kind of pretty. So let's just do the pink. We want to make sure we don't go through the entire envelope because, you know, that's our pocket. So we'll put just a little pink one right through here. Use the scissors and kind of make a little hole. Oops. There, that's pretty. Now, let's see if we can't get the... There we go. Now see, that's pretty. Okay, I'll put some of these aside. No, I don't want yellow, I want gold. white. Should probably dump all these out and go through them, but I'm not about doing all that. Oh, there's a gold. And there's a gold. Oh, found a green. Yay. Well, let's see if we can find a purple. Oh, there's black. Nope, that's black. Oh well. Okay. So that's that. Figure out which pictures work on the sizes. Oh. This doily, I think I'm going to cut in quarters. Give it a little bit of oomph, I'm guessing. At the top? I don't know. Maybe at the sides. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, that works good. So, where's the other one? There it is. This one's almost empty. So, we'll use it till we can't use it no more. Then we'll pull out the other one. That's pretty. That just needs to go in just a little bit more. Cut that off. Cut that off. I think that's pretty. Should put one across the top or no? No, probably not. Let's see if there's something else we might be able to put across the top. No. Okay. I wonder if we could put this one here or here. Probably here. That's probably going to be our best bet. Right here we'll do... No. I'm not super good at what do you call it, embellishing. But I think I'm getting there. Yeah, I have an idea what I'm going to do here. I'm bringing it out a little bit further because of what I'm going to do. So, oops. Not cockeyed. Haha. Okay, that looks good enough. And then I'm going to take some washi tape. Some music washi tape because New Orleans is known for its jazz. I'll tell you what, I love a good jazz band. And we'll put that right there. That right there. That right there. And that right there. And that kind of gives that whole little thing a little border. I wish I had a music stamp, music note stamp. That would be pretty cool. You know? Make sure that, uh-oh, see now part of that's not sticking. Alrighty, so that will stay there. Now, I'm not doing the tops because that's where you put your little messages and things like that. So, and there will be more things I put. I'm just trying to get the main graphics down. Ooh, I love this one. This says Mardi Gras. I'm going to trim it down some. Might fit. No. Nope. Okay, I'll leave that one right there. That one looks like it would fit right there really nicely. But I'd really like to find, you know, some graphics that I could put together. St. Charles, here we go, like the French Quarter. I'm sorry, I'm out of screen. Just sit back, and sometimes sitting up straight for a long time makes my back hurt because I have Harrington rods in my spine. I've got 2 of them from a motorcycle accident. See, now I like that together like that. But I want a background. You know, like a little matte frame or something. Okay, let's see. We put some matte. I put some mattes on the back of these. This one's a little bit too big, I think. I'm going to have to trim it down. And then recut it, or re-round it. But that's okay. Sometimes you just need that little something something that helps to make it pop. And, you know, I don't have a lot of supplies, but what I do have I like them. You know, I'm happy to be able to use what I have and not need, you know, so much. I mean, I still feel like I have way too much. And, yeah, this one's almost given up the ghost. But I feel so very blessed that I do have what I have. And that I know there are some out there who don't. Who would love to be able to do some of the things that they get to watch on YouTube. Sometimes folks just get to live vicariously through others. There we go. You don't know if there's glue right there, but I'm gonna make sure. And once you get the main graphics down, then you can go back in and, you know, spice it all up. See, I really like this, but I don't know if it matches. I really like that one too. But let me see. Oh, this one will. Right here. New Orleans, Mardi Gras. Isn't that a pretty graphic? Let's see if you can see that. Little focus. There you go. Looks like the Roaring 20s. Yeah, but what I try to do is I try to get my main focal piece on each set. Do I want it on green? No. Let's see. I don't know if I have another color I want it on. These are all too pastel-y, I think. Unless I can put it on a yellow. Oh, no. Do you think that would be? Ugh, no. Okay, well, it's going to be as is. And, oops. Let me get these out of there. We don't want them stuck. See, in here you can tuck in other little graphics around Mardi Gras and stuff like that. Let's see. Get a drink. I don't know if you can see it very well yet. I know I have a problem. I don't know how to zoom. So far, that's the first page. Okay. And then that's the second. Like I said, I'm just getting the main focal points down. That's the third. And that, I think, is going to be the fourth. And I can probably put some more graphics around her since the page is so big. Let's see what we have. Oh, we've got the Order of Myths, the coins. There's a reason behind the coins, but the information that I found didn't give me a tradition about, you know, the coins. Now, you can look up the crews and, like, Rex and Bacchus. I think Bacchus was an old Roman god. What's the other ones they use? I don't remember. It's been so long. Let's see, you can't hardly see that one. So let's try a different color. And a lot of people don't worry about rounding their corners. It's just, I don't know, it's just something I like doing. So that's good right there. This one says Masquerade. That one might be a little too big. Unless we just cut it out. And if I mess up the graphic, I have it saved on my external hard drive, so I can just go in and print out more. I will give you a hint. One thing I do is when I buy, you know, like sets of ephemera on, you know, from a store or something, you know, like you get a bag of Tim Holtz Ideology ephemera or something like that, or I buy it overseas or something along those lines. What I'll do is I will actually put them through my scanner and scan them into my my computer, so that if I need a second, you know, a second image or a second, you know, I want to use them for another project, I've already got them and I don't have to buy them again. And I really hope that's, I'm not selling the items, so I mean, hope I'm not messing up anybody's copyrights, but you know, for me, that just seemed like a smart thing to do. That way I still have a copy of everything that, you know, that I bought, because I hate to spend the money and then, you know, use it or give it away and then come across another project later on and think, oh my gosh, that would have been awesome. Ugh, I got black feather pieces everywhere. See, now I could put that right there with the coins in front, or over here, or maybe just take that one out. That one's just kind of all these feathers have got my nose going nuts. Let's see. Oh, see, here's a picture of a fleur-de-lis. That says it's a sense of pride for the French. I'll probably look that up because I don't want to give bad information. But now see, look, this one says Mardi Gras 1916. There you go. 1916. So I'll probably do that one. Stick that right there. I've got class tonight. I've been really tired and really dizzy. And I'm not sure. Here's one of the parade floats. Not sure if going would be such a great idea, but I'm the director, so I'm the only one who knows how to run the projector, and I'm the one that has all the extra discs and everything. So let's see, there we go. Maybe we can put a feather behind it. Maybe this one. That doesn't even look like a feather. What the heck? I could probably put this on this side. Just have it run alongside. That'd be pretty. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, come on. So we'll put this one here. And this one here. Uh-oh, there we go. Stuck! Okay, I'm going to use the tacky glue along here. Oh, stay. And just put that in there. Hold that down for just a minute. Should probably raise it up just a little. Well, might as well just use up what we can, right? There. Uh-oh. I covered her face. I don't want to do that. There. And I'm probably going to have to use more glue because that one just didn't cut it. There we go. And a little bit of this. There we go. Got some, I might use that as ephemera to stick in the pockets. Okay. So we got that one down. What did we want to do here? Let's try something else. Okay, now I've also got, okay, let go. In this headband. I know it's a goofy headband, right? But I didn't want the headband itself. I wanted this stuff and the faces that come off. So I'm just going to pull that off. And then pull the front of this off. Cut the sticker, tag, whatever. Okay. Let's see, something like this would be really cool, like right there. No, I need something bigger so I can do them both, huh? It was $1. What are you going to say? Actually, it goes smile now, cry later. I think that's how it goes. So we can do that there. Or we can put those down here with a graphic. Like, nah. Let's see. There's parades and beads. It's not quite what I want. Ah, here we go. This one's got the mask and the smile now, cry later thing. No, it doesn't, but it's close enough. See? See if that will focus. There it goes. Okay. So we can put that in here. Now, what I've been doing lately, or what I started doing, I've only done it once so far, okay, is if you need some subbies and viewing hours on your videos, because all of us do, you know, especially, you know, when we're first starting out, if you need, I've been telling people to PM me in Facebook, okay? My Facebook is just Kelly Rickman. That's my name. And, you know, give me your channel name, and I will start pimping your channel on my channel. I know that sounds kind of weird, but this way, you know, you'll get exposure. And, you know, maybe you'll do the same to me, or for me, not to me, but if not, then that's okay too, because I'm just trying to help. This matches, so we'll do this one. But, yeah, so, and if you don't want to do the Facebook thing, because some people don't have Facebook, they just watch YouTube, leave a comment down below of this video and give me a link to your channel, and I will put it in the end credits of my video, and I will tell people, you know, like and subscribe. Tell me what your channel is about so I can let others know, so they know what to look for. You know, like somebody might not be looking for junk journals. Somebody might be looking for, you know, like art dolls, or jelly plate, or, you know, mixed media, or something like that. So just, you know, if your channel is ABC Mixed Media 999, you know, then just say, you know, hey, pimp me out. And that'd be cool. Now, I'm still working on my 500 subbies. I just got my 300 subby giveaway done, and I had 2 winners on that. Because I choose 2 winners. I don't just choose one. And I had a first place and a second place, and those go out Friday. I only do, I can only do like mail things at the first of the month, because I only get paid once a month. But if you are a winner, you know, what you have to do to get entries is I will, when I reach my 500 subby mark, okay, I will do a small video, you know, and I will show the prizes I'm going to give away for first and second place. Now, what you'll have to do to qualify is you'll have to be subscribed, and I will check. You have to like and comment on that video, not this one, but on the video, you know, announcing that I've hit my 500 subbies. And if you share my video, like if you share it on Facebook, or you share it on Pinterest, or LinkedIn, or Google Plus, or, you know, Snapchat, Instagram, any of those, give me the link where you shared it. Okay? Because I'm pretty much in all of them myself. Put those links below. And for each share, you will get an additional entry. In fact, my first place winner for my 300 subbies, she had six more chances than anybody else, because she shared and shared and shared and commented and liked and subscribed and all of that fun, happy stuff. And so she had a bigger chance in the drawing, and she ended up winning. So that was pretty cool. So that smile now. We'll get you down, and then I'll glue your little ear things or your little hat things down. Smile now, cry later. There we go. So I think that looks pretty cool, don't you? Even if it sticks out a little at the end. Right there. Ouch! That's hot. That's hot. But like I said, if you share it, you get extra entries. And I will check. Oh, and I also have like a blog spot. So if you have like your own personal blog, that would be cool too to share it on. So if you have a blog and blog spot, because that's where I share my videos as well. That's another, it's another entry. So I try not to make it hard or difficult, you know. And I love giving things away. So help me make it to my 500. I'll help you make it to yours. You know, I'll help you with any goal you need, as well as it's in my ability, that is. And, you know, we can come together as a crafting community and help each other out. I just think that's kind of awesome, you know. But that's my little thing. So yeah, I think I'm going to put some of these here. Actually, I'll probably do it right here. Okay, yes, I know I'm almost out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll do a green, a yellow. Oh no, let go. A yellow. Make sure they're straight. And we'll just do an orange just because we can, and that's the only other color I have right now. Maybe 2 more. I don't want to do a green. There's a lot of green there, so we'll do an orange and a yellow. Okay, so we got that page done. Well, most of the way done. What do you think? Lot of glitter stuff. Okay. We've got one more page. Let's make sure the pocket's still open. Yes. Okay. Now this one I really want to use here. But I also want to use this one. So, let's see. Nope. Nope. We've got to do, okay, like the, oh, this is from 1934. This one's awesome. Okay. Because apparently they crown a king and queen every year. It's King Rex, and I don't remember what they call the queen. But, they do that every year. And I know there's a lot of, you know, like insider information on who gets, you know, nominated. And I mean, there's like different things you have to go through to be nominated. And I don't even remember what all that's about. Like I said, I've never been. I've always wanted to go. But that's cool. Okay, and then we're going to do the king cake right here. But I did try their coffee that they serve down in the French Quarter because I ordered some. Hoo-wee! They put chicory in their coffee. The Italians got nothing on their coffee, man. Italian espresso and their coffee with chicory. Whew! That stuff will put hair on your chest, even if you're a baby. Well, if you're a baby and you drink chicory coffee, well, it'll probably take you about 15 minutes to turn 18. That's, I'm serious, that stuff is wow. That stuff is really, really, woo. Okay, so we put that there, we put that there. We got that one, we got that one, and we're almost sort of done. Not quite, but almost. I wished I could have found more on like the masquerade balls and everything, but I already had like 20 pages of stuff, and I thought, well, maybe I better just kind of chill back a little bit. Oh yeah, we're down to spitting. I think, and I already added water, so I've already gone that route. So we'll throw that one out. And I'll have to add a little bit of this. So it's the only other liquid glue I got. Well, no, I got the Tombow. Good. But yeah, speaking of prizes and things, you know, it's not just like a little baggie with some lace and some die cuts. You know, when I do my giveaways, it's brand new stuff. You know, stuff straight out of the store, still in the package. Okay, and I have the theme. I'm going to go with this. Let's see. We're going to do this one. And... oh, come on. Where's this? Here it is. The beads and this one. Yeah, it just... I mean, figure if you're going to go out, you might as well go big, right? And no, I'm not rich. I'm broke. 9 times out of 10. But I can spot a deal in a heartbeat, and I'll snatch it up as soon as I can. And then I'll hoard it up. You know, I've got like a whole box in my craft area where I've got things I'm going to give away, or things to give away. And, some files, oh, I don't know what that means. You're telling me about this OneDrive, and I don't even use it. I use my, my external hard drive because I don't want to miss out again like I did last time. Well, it's not that I really missed out. It's just See, that says naughty girl. These are upside down. Let it all hang out. Oh man, where's the one that says show me some beads or throw me some beads, mister? Celebrate. Because apparently some traditions down there are if you flash them some booby, you get more beads. Well, yeah, any man standing on a float sees some raw naked flesh is probably gonna, you know, do anything to get some extra attention. I don't know. There was a time that I would have been one of those women. Yay, mister, show me some, or throw me some beads, mister. Actually, it's, hey, mister. I think this is how it goes. It's, hey, mister. And then you lift your shirt up and say, throw me some beads. And I think that's how it goes. Now, this one says naughty girl. So, even though this doesn't quite match, I'm going to do that, and then that, or yeah, I think that's how I'll do it, is I'll do that up there. But I really did think I had one of those things that said, hey, mister, throw me some beads. But I don't guess so. I want to put this one in here. This one I want to put up here along with that one and this one. I really like this one. So I think this one will go down here too. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry if this is boring you. I'm just trying to show video. Let me see. Isn't that cool? The peacock with the legs. Let's see. There we go. Okay, focus. 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 Anyways, he looks cool. Uh-oh, I dropped my picture. Okay. This one, I think I'm just going to leave her straight. Because I really like that. Oh, and you know what? I just remembered. Okay, I'm going to put him right here. Because I remembered her. I really like this graphic. You know, the lady with the house on her head. I don't know what it stands for, but I like the graphic. So, ooh, this tacky glue is a lot thicker than, well, yeah, duh, because I had water in the other one. There we go. Okay. Put my fingers in my water. Ugh. Glue everywhere. Okay, so these we're going to go there. And this is going to go here. Okay, let's see. What else are we going to put in here? Could do that one. Ooh. I wish I could have found the information on the, like the corpse brides. I forget. Oh, this will go with that. Put her right here. There was a tradition about, you know, some brides that, I don't know. But I think that's pretty cool. So, that's good. Whoops. Teach me. Okay. I gotta clean some of this glue off my fingers because I'm going nuts. I could not get the acrylic paint off my fingers for nothing yesterday. I ended up, actually off my fingernails, I ended up having to use fingernail polish remover to get it off my nails. I'm like, And then when I don't get it all off, I sit there for hours just peeling glue. Yeah, like now. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's do this one. I think I might just do that one in the center. I like that. Okay. Even though I hate doing this, I usually rub out the glue, you know, smooth it out before I lay it down, but my fingers are so bad right now, I can't. There we go. Now where's the map of New Orleans? So isn't that cute? It's a real cute little map of New Orleans. And that's the levee that broke loose off the Mississippi River. So, yeah. No, I don't guess it'll fit there. Guess it'll have to fit right here. Okay. Everything is about the French Quarter. So I am going to cut that word out, because it would really be a shame to not have anything in there about jazz. That is still too big. Well, good grief. Well, I guess I'll just kind of tuck it down in here. I have to see Canal Street. Just kind of cut around this one. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay, well, I think I'm going to let it go for here for now. I'm getting a little tired and my back is starting to hurt, so I'm going to let this go, show you what I got done so far. And obviously, I'm not finished, but so we've got the Happy Mardi Gras. Then we've got the king cake up top. The masquerade ball with the music. That's where I probably should have put that jazz symbol. King Carnival, feather pieces everywhere. St. Charles line, that's the trolley that runs right through the French Quarter. That is one of the corner streets in the French Quarter. Then my favorite, I'm going to call her my voodoo priestess. She's just beautiful. I love that. And then there's that one. I don't know if you're seeing it all. And then there's that one. And then there's a little picture of the French Quarter, Bourbon Street, Canal Street, New Orleans Jazz. And then the big glittery one. And I haven't done this one yet, and I'm not finished with this one. See, I haven't done that top part yet. And I'm not finished with this one, but I love this one because it says Naughty Girl. And I wanted to put the girls, you know, I wanted to put this one in here where it says Let It All Hang Out. But it doesn't really match the theme, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I might not. But for now, that's where I'm going to leave it. I'll wash all this glue off my fingers. Finish eating my cookie. Yeah, my whole cookie. Maybe I can get the paint and glue off my hands before class tonight. I don't know. But, see, there's my cookie. It's one of those oatmeal cream ones. So, thanks for hanging with me. Remember, find humor in life no matter what you do. How you gotta do it. Just not at the expense of somebody else. And enjoy life. It is too short. The world's getting too ugly. And we need some more love in the world. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.